Dr. Abi, executive producer of World Liberty TV. We're doing our video 9 for the COVID educational videos for World Liberty TV. This video is called Food Chain and Food Pantries During Coronavirus COVID-19. Here in this video, we'll be speaking with our guest, Jean Shafaroff. She's a philanthropist, a humanitarian, and a socialite. She'll be talking about the food chain as well as the food pantries in New York. And some of the topics which we'll be covering is some of the places where pantries which have been overpowered with the supply, people being unemployed. We're also going to be listening to Jean, where she's going to be talking about what's happening in the Hamptons. A lot of people are going to pantries there. Dr. Abi, executive producer of World Liberty TV COVID channel. Now, we're doing these educational videos to educate many people and many different topics associated with COVID-19, coronavirus. Now, this topic is about food chain and food pantries. And we have with us Ms. Jean Shafaroff. She's a socialite, philanthropist, humanitarian, and she does so much for the humanitarian projects, as we covered with her. And most recently, she's been advocating on behalf of food pantries by donating, appearing on numerous TV, radio stations here in the U.S. Jean, let's start off with asking you, tell us what's happening with the food chain nationwide during COVID-19.
Yes, well, Abby, as you know, there are presently 26 million Americans out of work. Yes. And that number keeps going up. And what does that translate to? That translates to no food on the table, meaning that when people don't have jobs, they can't pay their rent, they can't buy food for their families, and they can't pay their bills. So we are in a very serious situation.
You're also on the board of the Mission Society. Tell us what's happening with these organizations during COVID-19, Jean.
Yes, well, we are a very old, established charity in the United States. We've been around for over 200 years. We work with the most underserved children of New York City. And so right now our programs are not in operation, and also our funding is down. But what we are doing is we are having care packages put together. These care packages consist of food and then supplies for the home, and we are having them delivered to the families of the children we serve. And these families desperately need the supplies and the food, home supplies. And so we are actively fundraising, and we have a COVID-19 campaign going on, emergency campaign. And if your listeners would like to donate, they can donate by going to missionsociety.org.
Why is there a food shortage of many of the pantries in New York City, in your opinion, Jean?
Well, we have about 1.5 million recorded people who are out of work. And the distributors, quite frankly, can't get the food to all the food pantries across the country that are looking to get food right now. With massive unemployment, the demand at the food pantries is 10 times greater, generally speaking. So New York is no different. And also the number of volunteers that normally work at these food pantries has declined, because many of the volunteers are in their 70s and 60s, and because they are at high risk for getting COVID-19 and then getting very sick from the disease, many of them have decided to stay home.
You have two residences. You're in the city, and now you're in the Hamptons. Now, tell us what's happening in the Hamptons with the food.
Yes, just like anywhere else in the United States and the world, we have poverty. And right now, many people people living in the Hamptons are out of work and they need to go to food pantries. And I have gotten involved with a group called Heart of the Hamptons. I recently donated enough for 10,000 meals. And
Wonderful, wonderful.
Meals to people in the Hamptons. And then there's another food pantry based in East Hampton Food Pantry, and they're also doing a wonderful job. But we absolutely have the need for the food pantries, and the demand is up because unemployment has grown so rapidly because of COVID-19.
And I take my hat off to you for doing this wonderful work remotely and continue to get this message out to people who do that. When we want to thank you from the bottom of our heart to give us the opportunity to share your wisdom with us.
Well, thank you. And right now, the food pantries are in desperate need of donations. And if I could just give the names of some of the larger ones and the ones that are very well known to your listeners, they may want to donate. Even a $5 donation,
yes.
a $10 donation, $25. If you're a wealthy person, you can donate thousands of dollars, or in some cases, people are donating millions, or they're having the companies that they work with donate, and then they're doing matching fund programs. So we have Feeding America, which is a national food bank, does a very good job. And then in New York City, we have God's Love We Deliver, that delivers meals to those that are homebound. And then we have City Meals. We have a City Harvest. And then we have a food bank for New York, which is very, very large. And then we have New York Common Pantry. And so these are all excellent groups to donate to. And then, of course, in the Hamptons, you have Heart of the Hamptons and then East Hampton Food Pantry. So these are all wonderful groups. And never feel your donation is too small. Collectively, these donations add up to so much and do so much.
Yes, they do.
Goodness. Another way you can help, if you have a neighbor or a friend who is having a hard time right now, you can drop off canned food, give them non-perishable food so that they can eat, and also compassion. And if people are lonely and alone right now, and you know you have friends like that or relatives, call them up on the phone and cheer them up.
Yeah, that's what we're doing with the Humanitarians of the World, Inc., the organization which I founded. We're giving masks, we're giving gloves, we're giving them T-shirts, tote bags, and basic necessities. We're mailing it to them. A lot of the people, we're mailing them things so this way they can get it, or certain people who want to deliver that to them, they do that. And we want to thank you. You also stepped up to the plate and made a donation to Humanitarians of the World, Inc. We want to thank you for that. You're a real a champion.
Well, thank you, Doctor. It's a great honor to be with you today, and thank you for all the good you are doing for so many, because it really adds up and makes a huge difference. And I'm honored to know you and to have this interview with you. So thank you.